My 5 sleepers, guys you can go get late in a draft and potentially win you a league, right? The first round, you can't really go wrong. You know what? If you take Juan Soto in the first round, it's not going to lose you a league, right? Juan Soto's a very good baseball player. He's incredible. I think last year in the first round, I got him I ended up with Juan Soto in the first round. I love that he was playing at Yankee Stadium. I love the power increase that could happen. A very good year, right? He's not being drafted by me in the first round this year for multiple reasons. But the big one is he's not at Yankee Stadium anymore. He's at Citi Field. But he's not going to lose you a league if you draft him in the first round. But what could win you a league is these guys that you could draft that these sleeper spots later in the round, 200s, 300s as their ADP, but they could win you a league. Let's talk about those guys because these are fun to talk about. At number 5, I'm going to go Dustin May. Dustin May's ADP is 351. This one's simple. Look no further than that he's expected to start the year in the Dodgers rotation. Do I have injury concerns? Sure. But opening the season as the number 5 in the Dodgers rotation, you don't need him to throw a ton of innings for him to rack up some wins. And he's a guy that's going to rack up the strikeouts. That's what'll get you. So give me Dustin May as a late round guy, 351, and a guy that's going to start games for the Dodgers, get wins with the Dodgers, and upside is way, way there. Obviously, he's dealt with so many injuries and freak injuries, and he almost died from his esophageal, isn't that right? Esophageal tear when he was eating lettuce. Well, now he's back. He's always had that strikeout stuff. He's always had nasty stuff, and he's never just been able to put it together and stay healthy. But right now, he's starting the year in the Dodgers rotation. Look no further than that. Give me him at 351. At number 4, I'm going to go Joey Ortiz. Joey Ortiz at 295 ADP. Spring training, 412 batting average. He's got 2 homers. He's got 4 steals. And a big reason I have him here is because he has shortstop and third base eligibility. Huge. Your shortstop has an off day? Great. Joey Ortiz is there. Your third baseman has an off day? Great. Joey Ortiz is there. And this isn't a fill-in player. Joey Ortiz is going to be a guy, and he's going to open the season as the Brewers shortstop with Turang dealing with some stuff. I think they're going to play that cautiously and have Joey Ortiz be the defender out there at shortstop. So he will get that eligibility. He's a guy that could put up 2020 numbers. He's got some pop. He can steal some bases. Joey Ortiz, I like that a lot at 295. Go get him late in drafts. My number 3 sleeper, give me Austin Hayes, ADP of 355. Austin Hayes had a 108 WRC plus from 2021 to 2023. And then last year just dealt with so many injuries. He's back to 100%. He's signed a deal with the Cincinnati Reds. So he's expected to hit cleanup for a Reds offense that I think can be really fun. He's also played in Baltimore mainly over his last 3 years, which is a park that has decreased homers for right-handed hitters by 21%. Meanwhile, Great American Ballpark, where he'll be now with the Reds, has increased them by 19%. What a massive difference there for right-handed hitters. He is a great, great late-round flyer. You got Ellie De La Cruz, Matt McClain hitting in front of him. He'll be able to drive in some runs. He'll be able to hit for some power in that ballpark, and he'll be able to score some runs as well. I like him a lot. 355 is his ADP. At number 2, I'm going Jake McCarthy. Jake McCarthy's ADP is 210. He had a 110 WRC plus last year, 442 at bats, so not a full season worth of ABs. 33 steals plus homers is what he ended up with. But now he's slated to be a regular in a very good D-backs lineup. He's going to bat 5th or 6th in that lineup. He's got 35 stolen base upside, provides great, great value for a player that is going undrafted in some leagues. So go get Jake McCarthy, way more at bats. He does have some power in his bat. He will steal you a bunch of bases, and he's gonna be a regular in that D-backs lineup. Look, a 110 WRC plus last year. That's good. And I expect better from him this year. So give me Jake McCarthy as my number 2 sleeper. And number 1, big time sleeper. ADP of 318. Give me Cam Smith of the Houston Astros. I'm very high on Cam Smith heading into this year. I was hesitant with the Kyle Tucker trade and losing him in the outfield for the Astros, but I get it. They weren't going to be able to sign Kyle Tucker to what he is going to sign for. So why don't you go get something for him? That something for him is this guy right here, Cam Smith, who is not expected to be on the team, certainly at the start of the year. But what he has done in spring training by hitting 419 with a 1.371 OPS and 4 homers, he's got an on-base percentage of 500. He's had an incredible spring training. So I'm actually leaning towards now that he makes the team for the Houston Astros and starts the year as their right fielder. But if not, because I think the original scheduled idea was for Chas McCormick to be the right fielder. Chas McCormick, not great offensively. I don't think that lasts. I think Cam Smith either starts the year as the right fielder for the Houston Astros or very quickly becomes the right fielder for the Houston Astros. So don't worry if you go out and draft Cam Smith late in drafts. Don't worry if he doesn't make the opening day roster. I expect him to go down to AAA, continue raking like he is in spring training, and then be up with the Houston Astros shortly after that. So I liked taking him as a late round flyer. I did just post this on Twitter the other day that I think Cam Smith is going to win the AL Rookie of the Year. I like that a lot. I think he makes the team. I think he produces, and I think it's a good bet to take Cam Smith to win AL Rookie of the Year. Posted that from FanDuel Sportsbook the other day, and if I were you, I'd hop on it before he is officially scheduled to be the opening day right fielder for the Houston Astros. I like it a lot. My number 1 sleeper, Cam Smith, at 318 is his ADP. So my 5 sleepers: Dustin May, Joey Ortiz, Austin Hayes, Jake McCarthy, and Cam Smith at number 1.